Happy New Year and welcome to January's Fix Flicks, the film and event magazine programme from Picturehouse Cinemas. My name's Flick and it's wonderful to be back, bringing you the best the group has to offer, and you won't be disappointed. 2011 pulls out the big guns right from the start. The King's Speech stars Colin Firth and Helena Bonham-Carter as George VI and his wife Elizabeth in a fascinating true story. Following the abdication of Edward VIII, his shy, stammering, utterly unprepared brother was thrust into the role of King of England in the shadow of World War II. Where top doctors had failed to cure a crippling speech impediment, a maverick Aussie speech therapist, Lionel Logue, played by Geoffrey Rush, triumphed. I'm not usually a fan of the all-star cast, but the dynamic between these three richly diverse talents sparkles with class, humour and empathy. I never thought a stutter could have me on the edge of my seat.
I'm not a king. I'm a naval officer.
The nation believes that when I speak for them, and I can't speak.
Why should I waste my time listening?
Because I have a voice!
Yes, you do.
It's time.
Your first wartime speech.
However this turns out, I don't know how to thank you for what you've done.
True Grit, a legend of the Western genre belonging to John Wayne, has been remade. But don't worry, it's by the Coen Brothers, cinema's finest and most prolific familial duo. Jeff Bridges dons the eye patch and the hard-drinking ways of Marshal Rooster J. Cogburn in a superb piece of casting, and the brothers bring their trademark black humour mixed with stark realism to the table. Definitely the most emotionally and aesthetically real Western since The Unforgiven, this unsentimental foray into the genre by the brothers is still a touching story of an old drunk re-finding a shred of humanity via the pluck of a young girl.
Jenny's here! Help me, Marshal!
Now what, Cogburn?
Them boys don't think about the wrath that's about to set down on it. Jack and his gang are rough lot.
I do not regret shooting your father. I will kill this girl!
Biggest mistake you ever made.
Tell him that God's gonna cut you down.
Help me!
I can do nothing for you, son.
Black Swan stars the enigmatic and fabulous Natalie Portman and is directed by Darren Aronofsky, the wrestler and Requiem for a Dream. A ballerina is hired to play both the black and white swans in a contemporary production of Swan Lake. What begins as a great opportunity for the young dancer becomes a battle for her sanity. Pushed and pushed to be more authentic in her lustful black swan role, the part begins to destroy her. Visually, her descent is very Requiem in its nightmarish portrayal, whilst the physical reality of a dancer's life is brutally captured. It's what Aronofsky does so well. Through the intimate journeys of one, we see our universal fragility.
Feel my touch. Respond to it.
Is someone's hot for teacher?
I don't want to talk about that.
We really need to relax.
It's the role, isn't it? It's all this pressure. I knew it'd be too much. I knew it.
Ow. What's she doing here? He made me your alternate.
The only person standing in your way is you.
How do you know where I live?
I have my ways.
She's after me.
Nobody's after you.
Please believe me.
Sweet girl. Sweet girl. What happened to my sweet girl?
She's gone!
Beautiful stars hangdog demigod Javier Bardem and is directed by Alejandro Gonzáles Iñárritu. Bardem is superb in his portrayal of a man stricken with cancer who wants to do the right thing by his family but is dogged by a legacy of crime, poverty and familial dysfunction. The film carries the same emotional gravitas of the director's previous films, 21 Grams and Babel, but there is an intimacy that is attested to by the fact that the film is dedicated to his father.
So all you can do is step right inside the storm. Make no mistake about it. It will cut through flesh like 1,000 razor blades. People will bleed there. You'll catch that blood in your hands. Your own blood. And the blood of others. And once the storm is over, you won't remember how you managed to survive. But one thing is certain. When you come out of the storm, your life won't be the same. It will be beautiful.
FlixPix, my choice of extra special events happening at individual picture houses or participating picture houses nationwide. On Thursday the 6th of January at Clapham Picture House, a special screening of the hugely popular BBC Three Sherlock, followed by a Q&A with the co-creators Stephen Moffat and Mark Gatiss. On January the 8th, live via satellite from the Metropolitan Opera House in New York is Puccini's Wild West opera La Fanciulla del West, The Girl of the West, which premiered 100 years ago. On January the 13th, live via satellite from the National Theatre is a production of Fela, an exploration of the decadent and rebellious world of Afrobeat legend Fela Kuti. On January the 23rd, live via satellite from the Bolshoi in Moscow is a production of Class Concert plus Giselle. For £15 or £12 if you're a member, you can purchase a piece of cinematic history, a limited edition commemorative book of Brighton's Duke of York's centenary, with anecdotes and accounts from the cinema's colourful history. Visit picturehouses.co.uk to find out how to get a copy or pop into the foyer of the cinema. Could you be the next Steven Spielberg? Jameson Irish Whiskey and Empire magazine have set a challenge to all budding filmmakers out there to remake their favourite film as a 60-second short. See website for details. I know this is a January slot, but you need to book now if you're interested in a course of films and discussions about Hollywood auteurs at Cine City York, running through February, covering Hitchcock, Truffaut, Hawks and Spielberg. The time-honoured tradition of Saturday morning cinema for children continues with Kids Club, and this month includes March of the Penguins, Despicable Me, Legend of the Guardians and The Sorcerer's Apprentice. Well, that's it for this month. It's great to be back. Don't forget to drop into your local Picture House foyer and pick up a free copy of your Picture House Recommends magazine. Also, check out our website for more information on all the films and events mentioned in this show. You can also listen to our very informative and entertaining podcasts, keep up to date with our Twitter feed, and of course, send us feedback and enter our competitions on our Facebook page. Thank you for watching, have a fantastic cinematic start to your year, and I will see you again in February.